that was our weather with Jared Cockfucker. Turning now to politics, some commie from China is in some hot water today after calling our glorious leader Donald Trump a, quote, under-lubricated oligarch fuck puppet. Oh? What's that, Linda? Oh, okay, Patriots. We're getting reports that we have bombed several places around the world. But who cares? They're not America. Is what? Oh. Patriots, it appears a missile is headed for Washington. Wait, what state are we in again? You guys open your eyes, but there's no intro, no recap. Nora, when you open your eyes, it kind of feels like you're seeing in pure darkness. Everything is in grayscale, black and white. And you are in a bed unfamiliar to you. Joan, when you wake up, you also see in black and white in a bed unfamiliar to you, except you're sleeping in a single bed and you're not anywhere you're familiar with.
Do we see each other?
No. You guys are in separate bedrooms.
Do I have my stuff?
No, you don't. You are wearing a nightgown, but as you stand up out of bed, you can't really remember what's happening, but then in an instant you are wearing these like knee-high shorts with a tucked in short sleeve dress shirt that you can't really tell the color of because again it's in black and white. And your hair is up in a weird do. It's a similar thing for you, Joan, except you're in more of a old-timey sundress with polka dots and a black kind of silk wraparound thing around your waist, separating the top of the dress and the bottom, and you've got gloves on as you stand up out of bed.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's just grand. I think, where am I?
Nora, you can hear Joan talking to herself in a room next to you.
Joan?
No,
There are doors on the room.
Hear?
You're in bedrooms, by the way. There are doors.
Can I break through the wall? Can I turn into an owlbear and break through the wall?
You can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into an owlbear and break through the wall. I can't turn into an owlbear?
No.
Shit, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna run into the wall thinking I'm an owlbear.
Okay, you're gonna take 3 bludgeoning damage as you go face first into the wall and fall down on your ass. You both hear the sound of like a cartoonish running sound, and then a poof, like a big dust cloud, and then Nora, you are on your ass.
Ah! Is there a door?
Oh,
there is a door, yeah.
Nora.
Okay, I go through the door.
You go through the door and you are at the front of a hallway. To your left, there is a staircase that goes down, and to your right, there is a hallway. The rest of the hallway, there are 3 more doors, and the bedroom that Joan is supposedly in is...
I'm gonna try and find Joan.
Okay. You open the door next to you. The door doesn't make any sound, but you hear a door opening, but it's kind of like emanating from everywhere, like it's a sound effect.
Alright. And Joan's inside?
Yeah, you see Joan in the outfit I described before.
Okay, what is the last thing we remember?
What's the last thing you remember? Roll intelligence.
That is a 11.
You can't really tell what you remember. I mean, you remember that your name is Nora, you remember your job, you remember everything that's happened to you. You just can't remember the last maybe 24 hours.
Joan,
Yes.
do you remember anything? Well,
She does roll intelligence?
Yeah,
Can
roll
she roll
intelligence.
intelligence?
Yeah, roll intelligence.
That is a 18.
An 18, you remember being at the DEI headquarters and then waking up. Not a whole lot.
We just were at the headquarters. That I know, yes. I do not remember how we got here, though.
While you guys are having this conversation, you hear a ding, like a doorbell ring. Coming from...
I walk back into the hallway.
Yeah, it's coming from downstairs.
Okay, Joan, come on, I guess. Also, what the fuck am I wearing?
I don't know, but look what I'm wearing. Aren't I beautiful like this?
You're so gorgeous, Joan. Of course you are.
I
Alright, come
know.
on.
I look like my great-grandmother.
Is that a good thing?
Oh, she was a baddie, as we used to say back in
baddie.
2025.
Was she the one who was a cannibal, or was that the other?
Jesus
No, that was my
Christ.
grandfather.
Ah, I see. Alright, okay, come on.
Yeah, so do you guys, like, walk downstairs? Yeah, as you guys walk downstairs, you are greeted with, basically on the left side of the room, there is a door that kind of opens both ways, that kind of swings when you open and close it. Like, it doesn't really sit still, or it takes a second to sit still after being swung open. And then there is a window, not a window, but it's like a bar window that leads into a kitchen with some pretty old style, very, very archaic looking to you guys, electronic equipment. There is a really old looking oven and stovetop. There isn't an electric kettle, there is a normal kettle. And there is a cubed box TV sitting in the room that you are now in. There is a couch in the center of it facing nothing.
So we're in like a restaurant or a bar?
No, this is a suburban household.
I think, are we back in the 1960s?
I don't know.
Roll history again, Joan.
Hell yeah. That's a natural one. I'm gonna kill myself.
Yeah, you can't really tell what time period you're in currently.
I can't remember. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I really liked
Here, wait,
the
maybe
20th
if I-
centuries.
Maybe if I slap your head, you'll remember. Wait, hold on. Okay, stand still.
boy.
Stand still, alright? Stand still.
I will cut off your hands.
Wow.
The doorbell is still ringing, by the way. It's ding-da-ding, and you can see a silhouette through the front door of this house that you're in.
Coming. And she goes to the door.
Don't open the door. It could be someone bad.
You open the door and you see Bon standing there, Director Bon.
Mr. Bon, the Bon Man. Hi.
As you say, Mr. Bon, the Bon Man, you hear this emanating from all around you.
Oh my God, no, we're in a, I knew it, we're in a 1950s sitcom.
Oh my God.
Behind the TV, by the way, the square box TV, there is nothing. It's just a black void.
Bon, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, hello there!
Oh, don't say don't say the F word. It's very bad.
What word are you talking about?
What the skedaddle is going on here?
Whatever are you talking about?
What is Bon wearing? Just tell us what is Bon wearing.
Bon is wearing a pork pie hat. A pork pie hat and a suit.
Your hat is looking delightful, Mr. Bon Man.
Why, thank you, milady. I'm here to talk about the incident. Wait, that's the wrong one.
The incident?
What? What? Wait. What?
Well, whatever might
Incident.
the incident be.
Well, how about we just take a seat? Your mind goes blank, and now you're sitting on a couch.
Oh shit.
I think
What the fuck just happened, Joan? What the
I
fuck
think
just
I had a
happened?
concussion. I think I have a
the fuck?
concussion.
Did you drug us with the mind control powder, Bon?
What in the devil's are you talking about?
Okay. What was the incident?
Well, I mean, oh right.
Do we remember everything that happened last session?
Yeah, you remember everything that happened last session.
Right.
I think this
The
all is too shocking for me
incident.
to really realize what's happening.
You know, the shredding of those 60 files belonging to the board members.
Ooh, that's
Is
an
that-
awful lot of words.
Don't you remember? Well, look, the board members are going to come over here today to speak with you.
too.
Okay, why did that sound play?
What are you talking
Joan,
about?
I'm the only one
You're
hearing these
hysterical.
Oh. You know what's hysterical? She's gonna stand up.
Joan, calm down.
I still can't
I'm gonna rip his head off.
What?
Ripping his head off is not gonna help.
Just give me a second. I need my little helper.
Oh,
And she's
boy.
gonna go to the kitchen.
Yeah, so you go into the kitchen, and as soon as you open the door, hang on, there's a scene transition.
Why does that keep playing?
I love how Nora is just freaking out, and Joan's just going with the flow.
You walk into the
I just wanna
kitchen.
be in my room, man.
You walk into the kitchen, and you see a Silk standing there, only he is a little child with dirt on his face. He's also wearing a bucket hat, kind of. He's got like really too short shorts, you know, like the little kids wore in the 50s, and he's got overalls on.
Yeah.
Well, not overalls, but it's kind of, he's got the overall straps on. Yeah.
I see what you mean.
And he says, "What can I do for you?"
What are you doing in the kitchen? That's a woman's place, silly.
Well, I'm the help. Don't you remember?
Oh.
Mrs. Qwanboldior, you hired me to take care of the odds and ends around the house.
Yes.
I still can't believe you shredded those 60 documents. They were really important, you know.
60 documents?
Yes, you shredded 60 documents last week at work. You should feel awful about it.
I walk into the kitchen. Hey, what were the documents about?
Well, I don't know, Mister, I don't know, miss, I'm a little boy. I just clean and do the dishes and do the sweeping. Look at me go, I'm sweeping here. And he starts sweeping nothing.
Is that supposed to be silk?
Shush, Nora, let's just go with the... aren't you... if this is, you know, an allegory for something that might have happened before, aren't you missing a little bit of zeros after that file number?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mrs. Qwanboldior.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna go bake a pie now. There's another doorbell ring.
Coming!
Alright,
yeah,
cool.
as you guys walk in out of the kitchen,
Oh my god.
and as you say come in, as you like leave the kitchen and walk into the living room again, Bon is still sitting on the couch, and someone opens the door, and it's Medusa holding a casserole. But she's in like 1950s attire as well.
Well, Medusa, you're looking mighty fine.
Oh, I know.
Pauses.
This is not gay to say this. This is the 1950s.
Oh, I know I'm looking fine, but I should report you to the police for even saying that. What are you, gay?
Do not say the devil's word now.
Look at Joan.
And silly, we know women can be gay.
I'm done with this. I want to walk toward the void, and I want to throw something in there. I don't know, I just like...
You walk towards the void, and you start
Yeah.
hearing whispers echoing from all around you. And
Are they saying anything specific?
No, they're unintelligible. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, you know I'm good at wisdom saving throw.
Uh-huh.
12.
You are going to take 13 psychic damage. What is a memory that's important to Nora?
Oh no.
A memory that's important to Nora?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it would be when she first met Joan.
As a teacher.
Not as a
We've
teacher, but maybe
established-
like a moment where they truly like connected over something,
So-
and that's kind of how they started becoming friends.
As you take that psychic damage, you feel this memory being slowly and methodically siphoned out of your mind, and it's just taken by
Oh.
the void in front of you, and the whispers stop. You're aware this memory has been taken from you, you just don't know what the memory is of, because you can't remember it.
My head!
Oh, what is it, Nora? What is it?
The entire...
Shut up, Joan!
Whoa.
Jesus!
The entire time
Wow,
this is
that
happening,
is-
Bon and Medusa Silk, who is in the room now, have not stopped smiling like a 1950s sitcom smile.
Okay, I walk over to Joan and I'm like, I just whisper to her, okay, we gotta treat this like it's any other case. We've been thrust in somewhere, and I think I just had one of my fucking memories taken.
That is not good. You know what? If they really want us to be part of a 1950s sitcom, why don't we just finish the episode?
Why the fuck would we do that?
Because when the episode's over, the camera's off. We might as well just go back home.
Well, what if when the episode's over, we are over too?
Well, that means we would have been over before, because we obviously did something last week.
What?
Or was last week the incident? Actual incident?
Wasn't it like yesterday? I don't
It's fucking
hard
know.
to tell.
My sense of time is kind of loose.
Look, Joan, I just want to get this done, okay? I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be on case right now, whatever the fuck this is. So let's just finish the fucking episode or whatever this is.
Medusa interrupts and says, I bought you a casserole. I heard you're having people over today to talk about the incident. The incident. Yes, so I thought I'd bring you over a casserole. It's not poisoned. I don't know why I said that. It's actually not poison. Here, I'll take a bite.
Yes, I believe you. Now just give me the casserole. Silky Wilky, someone brought food for you. And she's gonna...
Oh boy! And Silk comes running over and he swallows the entire casserole in one bite. And he doesn't stop smiling the whole time. Boy, that sure was yummy! Well, back to my chores!
At least earn me sitcom laughs.
Oh, right.
Okay. Yes, sure, let's talk about the incident. Alright, come on everyone, let's sit down.
Yes, let's do just that.
And now you're all sitting at a table. Bon is there, and Silk is sweeping something in the kitchen still. You can just kind of hear shh, shh, shh.
Such an awful thing that Joan did last week.
What do you mean, Joan? You both did it. You
What's
really
your definition
messed
of
up
both?
here.
We both did, Nora. We both scrapped the papers.
You
the
really-
60 papers.
You really messed up here.
So,
And the board members who are most affected by it, they're gonna come here today. They should be here any minute to talk about what you did and how you can atone.
What were these papers about again? I
Oh,
forgot.
we'll talk about it when they get here.
Why not?
So
Why
you can't just tell me right now.
Because.
Right, little boner man, little bone man. What should we do now? Waiting.
Oh wait,
for
I
them?
want the laugh track. Wait, hold on. So, Bon, did you? I freeze. I just stare into nothingness.
So as you freeze and stare into nothingness, you all of you feel like a very, very intense earthquake happening around the house. Like the set of the sitcom begins to shake violently. But
what is this?
Bon's face kind of goes from this smile, and his eye kind of twitches a little bit, and then he says, "Well, that should be them at the door." And then a delayed doorbell sound rings.
Come in.
Come in.
The door swings open, and you see, in order, these people walk in. You don't know who these people are, but you see a woman wearing a Canadian flag on her chest. You see the Queen of England walk in.
Did they resurrect Queen Lizzie after King Charles died? And she's been queen.
No.
Like,
so the
okay.
Queen of England is Beyonce. So you see Beyonce walk in,
Alright.
and she's got
Alright.
a queen's outfit on. You see a very stereotypical French man walking in. He's smoking a baguette. You see what looks like a very wealthy Middle Eastern man, and trailing in behind them is a very old, very wrinkly, looking very much his age, Donald Trump.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Looking 100 and
That's a very interesting order of people there.
So, the lady with the maple leaf on her, or the Canadian flag on her suit, she says, "Well, it's time to talk about the incident."
I just want to say, so far this sitcom has been incredibly boring. I don't know who watches this, but like, wow.
As you say that,
as you
say that, a second earthquake hits the sitcom set, and everybody is still just smiling and like locking eyes with the two of you.
All right.
Would you like to sit down with us? Don't do the transition thing. Don't do the transition thing. Don't do the transition
Sure.
thing. Oh my head!
And now you're all sitting at the table,
I'm
and
gonna puke.
Bon.
Oh.
They're all sitting at the table now, and Bon says, "Well, so, do you two have anything to say for yourselves?"
We're sorry.
We are both
We're
suffering
sorry?
from mild amnesia, so we have no idea what happened.
That's too honest, darling. That's too honest.
Speaking
Okay.
Speaking of the amnesia, roll a wisdom saving throw for me, the both of you.
Thank God, 26.
26?
Whiz save. 13.
Okay. So, Nora, you remember that it's been about a month in real time since the incident at the White House.
About a month.
In the sitcom, it seems to have been about a week from the incident they're talking about. The lady with the Canadian flag on her suit says, "Well, you two really did a number on us. Do you know what we've had to go through? Your job is to shred Medicare claims, not to shred important documents."
Oh, we're so deeply sorry.
I just don't understand what you... One of my kids died. We couldn't afford their hospital bills. I've lost millions.
Hey, why don't you ask President Trump? He's the one who put the documents...
President who?
Mr. Oldman, he's the one who gave us he's the one who gave us the shredder people the important files.
Yeah, he just put the shredder right there and said shredder for important files.
Donald Trump stands up at the table and he points a finger at Joan. "I said no such thing. I did not do it. I've been affected the most by this. I have AIDS now because I couldn't. I have AIDS."
Oh, at least you're staying positive. HIV positive.
Bond says, Look, we know that the two of you were solely responsible for this.
Were we though?
You shredded
we were the ones.
60 important documents. The Queen of England, Beyonce, says, "I lost my entire family on a plane crash because the pilot was my wife and we couldn't afford her flight school, but she flew anyway. And it's your fault!"
Look, we didn't mean to.
Wait, why are you blaming us for things? We're not the government. We're not the one in charge of your schools. We're not the one in charge of healthcare. Why does this have to fall onto us?
Because you
I'm
shredded
sorry.
the important documents. And then
Gave us the important documents.
nobody.
Just because we press the buttons and we're the ones getting the blame for it.
There is another earthquake, and I need you guys to roll a wisdom saving throw again.
Mm-hmm.
That is 17.
That's a 10.
Joan, you take 5 psychic damage, and Nora, you remember the last thing you did.
What was it?
What was that?
Get into bed. The Prince of Arabia, he chimes in and he says, "We've all suffered because of you. I accidentally funded an uprising nationalist party in Germany because you shredded the documents that contained bank IDs, and I was like, which one do I donate to?"
Us shredding the papers was such a good opportunity, wasn't it? You were able to blame every single thing you did wrong, every single thing you couldn't care about, and every single thing, that was out of your control on this. Completely forgetting that the one who put the buttons in place, the files in place, weren't us. The fact that the files were left unprotected wasn't because of us, and that the files were...
It is your responsibility.
That it was...
It is your responsibility as members of this country, this business, to be responsible and not shred random bits of paper.
That is true. We are not completely white in this. We have a part of responsibility in this, just like all of us did. But you've been blaming us for things that has nothing to do with the issue at hand. I would completely understand if you talked about all the poor people that suffered because they were on those papers. You're just talking about the selfish things that you were not able to accomplish because of a broader issue we had no hand in.
You think we were the only ones who suffered because of your paper shredding? We had to fire.
You did not
We had to fire.
You did not hear what we did. I just said all the people.
We're in no way innocent in this, but instead of
we're not here to talk about who's innocent and who's not. We're here to talk about atoning.
Blame the source of the problem. Atoning?
Atoning.
How do we atone? How do we atone?
We can't atone for something like this.
The Canadian says, "Oh well, that's very simple, my dear. You should kill yourselves. Yes, you should kill yourselves. Oh, that's such a good idea. They should kill themselves." And everybody is staring at you saying, "Yes, you should kill yourselves. That's such a good idea."
Nora kind of looks at her own hands and just, will it work?
Of course it would. You should kill yourself.
Nora.
I look up at Joan and I'm just...
Nora.
We killed 60 million people. I did the math myself, Joan.
Yes, and your death will only show that we were cowards, that you were a coward who could not, not a coward, that's not what I meant to say.
We're not cowards. We're not cowards, we're idiots. And because we were idiots, 60 million people died.
There's a more distorted version of the transition theme plays, and then Medusa is sitting next to you at the table, Nora. And Joan has a sock in her mouth. And Medusa...
Can I try to take it out?
Yeah, you can take it out, but Medusa is like very close to your face with a wild smile, and she says, "Don't listen to her. You should kill yourself. You were responsible for so much suffering. The only way to make up for it is to kill yourself."
So you're going to tell me that one life less is going to just miraculously fix 60
Joan, I need you to make a dexterity
lives.
saving throw.
That is a dirty, slutty, disgusting, horrible 20.
So you feel the chair you're sitting on begin to be thrown against the wall behind you, but you manage to stand up without being thrown with it. Don't listen to her.
I'm gonna look back at Medusa and I'm just gonna...
You should kill yourself.
Maybe I should, but first I want to know what the fuck is going on here, and I want to punch her face.
You punch her face. So as you swing back to punch her in the face, there is another scene transition, and you are all standing in the center of the room. You should kill yourself.
That'll work.
Every character you've seen around you has appeared, and I need you both to make wisdom saving throws one more time as the dream starts to crush itself around you.
23.
Natural 20!
Wow. So you watch as the forms of all of the NPCs you've been talking to begin to fade. Begin to melt like hot wax under a very bright flame.
That's fucking creepy.
Eventually...
Are they still whispering you should kill yourself?
Yes, they're saying, you should kill yourself! And as they melt into the ground, the sitcom set starts to shake and crash, and there is one last very, very distorted scene transition sound, and you are left in infinite darkness surrounded by you.
I sit down and hug my own knees like a little... I just want to sit down and kind of just... You know what? Joan? Is Joan here?
Yeah.
You can't
I'm
see each
over
other.
here.
If Joan can hear me, I'm just... You know what, Joan?
Yes.
Maybe this is what we deserve.
Don't be silly. 2 deaths is not gonna make up for 6 million deaths.
And what do we do?
The
We
darkness.
just live with it.
The darkness around you begins to recede until it's just at the edges of your vision, and you can kind of hear a slurping sound, both of you. Your eyes fully open, and then you see attached to your skull, each of you are in separate rooms, by the way. I'm assuming you guys have separate rooms at the DI headquarters, but you wake up, and the two of you see these kind of shadowy, purpley mist creatures with serrated teeth and 6 to 9 long arms or tentacle-like appendages each, and they are both attached to your head. And as you open your eyes, Nora, you hear one go, "Oh shit!" And then it kind of releases its grip from your skull and floats beside the bed you're laying on.
What the fuck are you doing?
Eating your dreams?
Is my gun nearby?
Would Nora keep her gun under her bed? Or, like, under her
She'll
pillow?
keep
or
it under
something?
her pillow.
Yeah,
her
it's under your pillow.
Especially, specifically recently. And then she brings it out, just shoots it.
Yeah, roll to hit. As it says, whoa, wait.
That is a 11.
The bullet kind of just phases through its body, and it says, whoa, wait. We can,
How the fuck did you get into the DEI?
The what?
The DEI. This facility.
I don't know.
What the fuck are you?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? And it very quickly floats through the door to your bedroom. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna go find the containment breach button, or I'll just yell, Anthony! 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 I'm going around the facility now. Leaving my room, and I'm yelling Anthony.
You don't get a response from Anthony.
Whatever, I'll do it myself, and I want to find the containment breach button.
You go to, like, where Anthony's desk is. It takes you a few minutes to sprint all the way there. And you see Anthony...
No, I don't sprint, I walk actually.
Okay, you walk, so it takes you a little bit, but you get there and you see Anthony with one of these creatures on his brain, and he's just kind of drooling. And his eyes are closed, he's drooling, and this thing is like latched onto his skull. And it's going...
my eyes. I wanna shoot the thing.
Alright, roll to hit.
That is a 15.
So yummy. A 15? Miss. So you shoot and you shoot and the bullet goes right into Anthony's knee. And he shoots awake. What the fuck? I was gonna... Huh? Yeah, hi, what's...
Click the fucking containment button, the lockdown button now.
He's like, why? What's going? And then he looks up. Holy shit! Yes, okay! And he, like, starts trying to yank it off of his skull, and you watch as, like, some of his, his scalp starts to rip off as this thing is, like, dug into his brain.
Does he wear a wig?
No, he doesn't wear a wig. But he manages to get the thing off without injuring himself too much, and then he stands up and pushes a button on his desk. And the lights in the DI facility go red, and the walls that have windows on them or doors begin to cover up with very thick sheet metal. What is that? What's that? Brain, dreams are tasty.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like pulling you into some kind of like dreamscape. What did you see? Or was like a sitcom? I think.
A sitcom? No, I was a detective in London before you guys blew it up.
Really? And I look at the thing. Was it funny? Was this dream of becoming a detective funny?
Oh, it was hilarious, man.
Anyway, what are you anyway?
Huh? Oh, bye. And it very quickly floats past you. It like phases through your body and floats back down the hallway you came from.
Hey, we've got the anti-phasing shields up, right?
I mean, nothing can get out of here.
Whatever. Let me go check on Joan. And I'm like in an oversized shirt, by the way. Nothing else. Bedhead, holding a gun. Check with anyone else in the building. Make sure these things haven't.
I mean, we're the only 3 people in the building besides Silk, and I think he's with the
I meant
nymphs.
the creatures, man.
Oh, yeah, he types into his, he types on his keyboard a little bit, and he pulls up a feed.
Imagine they got onto the psychological powers of the mind flayers. What would happen then?
Yeah, there's no containment breach that I can see.
Hey.
No one's. Oh,
None
Medusa
that you can see?
is not there.
Medusa is not there.
No. Oh wait, nope. She was hiding. Nope, she's there. Oh, she's naked.
I look at Anthony. Look away.
Yep. Nope. I'm looking away, and he like scrolls through the camera really quickly.
I roll my eyes and I start to go look for Joan. Actually, let's wait for Joan to find us somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look for Silk with the nymphs.
Yeah. So you run down the hallway, take a left, and then step into a stairwell, and you walk down about 5 flights of stairs, and then you are in a large hallway that you know as the containment area. All of the creatures are kind of confused at like why the light's red, because it's like it's very, very, very strong magic-proof glass, so they can't escape or anything. But they're all just kind of like watching you as you run by. You run by
Yeah.
Medusa's room, and she's.
I hide past Creepy Fred's cell so that he won't see me, because Creepy Fred is creepy.
Yeah, you.
Especially when I'm wearing
Creepy
pants.
Fred is like face against the glass, and he's got like his tongue out, and he's looking for you, but he can't see you with the red lights, and you make it to the nymphs containment cell.
Yeah, is Silk in there?
You can't open the door because the building is on lockdown.
I look inside. Oh shit.
Are you sure you want to look inside?
I gotta check if Silk's okay.
Oh boy, I really did not want to have to describe something like this.
No.
What you see about a dozen nymphs, all completely naked, all just kind of writhing around each other, tongues in various orifices, hands
Lord.
everywhere, and in the middle of it, Silk is sitting there just balls deep in a nymph.
He's fine.
Yeah, no, he looks like he's having a good time.
Okay, could I sneak away? I just don't want to let him know I'm there.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
well, you asked.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I sneak away. Alright. Well, that's
Uh,
everyone in the building, except Joan. Now I just gotta find these things, I suppose. Like you said, they floated upwards?
They just floated down the hallway you came from, like back towards your bedroom, and Joan's bedroom is a few doors down from yours.
Okay, I guess I'm going to Joan. Can I get a complete description of these things? By the way, I didn't write
A
it down.
complete description of these things?
Yeah, give me a complete from dick to brain.
So they are kind of ethereal in nature, like they're kind of shadowy, purpley mist creatures, but they have the visage of a xenomorph head crab or a face hugger.
Ooh.
Yeah, but they're a lot larger. They're about the size of they're maybe the size of like a big stingray. Yeah, they have a mouth, and then they have 6 to 9 different tentacly arm appendage things that just kind of dangle below them, or if they're like doing gestures or something, they look like hands. They like what you would have seen with Anthony. They bite onto the scalp of someone, and then their teeth kind of kind of dig into the skull and go through the bone and then into the brain, but it doesn't like leave too big of a mark. You do have like bite marks along your skull. It kind of looks like you've been wearing a crown of thorns.
Do I recognize these things from any reading or?
Roll a history check.
That is a 18.
They kind of sound like the description of Dream Eaters. Basically, what you know about Dream Eaters is you haven't encountered any of them before, and as far as you knew, they were just kind of like witchy legends. But basically, the legend around them is that they are not created by any one being, but they are summoned into existence by a large emotion of some sort of negative, a large amount of some sort of negative energy, like guilt or depression or sadness, and then they feed on the person who is the people or person who is exuding that type of emotion through their dreams until they die.
As Nora's walking and she's like thinking back to what these things could be, she's like, oh, 3 meters, okay, feeds on guilt set. She passes. She does the white people smile. And she just keeps walking.
Why did she do the white people smile?
She does the white people smile because she realized, I feel so guilty that I summoned something from a different dimension.
Okay, so, Joan, when you open your eyes. You are met with a similar description of Nora. There is a purpley mist creature biting into your skull right now, and it's kind of making. Oh shit! You're awake. And
That's not very nice.
it lets go of your skull. And just kind of looks at you for a second, and it doesn't have eyes or any like kind of facial features. It just has a mouth. But if it did, you could tell it's doing the white people smile.
That's awfully rude. That's awfully rude.
I'm just hungry, so you can't fault people. What are you, a fascist? You don't like people eating, huh?
I don't, but it's true that if you're eating on unconsenting people.
Is that why you killed all those people, huh? Because you're a fascist? Is that it?
Not really. To be fair, I do feel guilty about it, of course, but...
I know. Well, I'll just be... And it starts, like, slowly backing up towards the
Oh,
door.
no, you come back here, you little shit!
And
He's just gonna hit it.
Okay,
27.
that'll hit. Yeah, roll the damage.
Non-lethal, by the way, 8.
8? It doesn't seem to be too much too affected by it.
No, yeah, and she's hitting with the blunt thing. She's just
Oh.
showing she's not happy.
Yeah. You swing into the form of this thing, and it kind of screeches back in distress, and then flies through your door.
Oh, you come back!
Can it crash into me and I fall to the ground?
Yeah. Well, Joan exits. I'm assuming you chase after it and exit your room, and as soon as you step into the
Great
hallway,
axe in hand.
as soon as you step into the hallway, I need both you and Nora to make dex saves as you kind of collide into each other.
9.
8.
You both take 9 bludgeoning damage and are prone as the two of your heads just kind of bonk into each other and knock you backwards.
The alarm's going off in the background. They're knocking into each other.
I want to know. What's Nora's PJs look like?
Just an oversized shirt. She's got
Damn.
bed head.
Yeah, but the poo nana isn't out though. I had to ask that.
No, the poo nana isn't out. She wouldn't go out with the poon.
Aw.
Maybe she's a druid. No, you know what? Never mind. We're not canonizing this.
This thing is nowhere in sight in the hallway.
We're crashing into each other. I'm like, okay, Joan, Jesus.
Oh, hi. I was just,
Okay, Joan, these things, they're dream eaters. They're dream eaters. They came here because we're guilty and shit. Let's find them, kill them, and then I'm gonna get back to bed.
Right. Yes.
So for the sake of this, I'm gonna say you guys don't have any of your armor on.
Okay, let me take that off.
Because you just got out of bed. Roll an investigation check as you guys are walking back towards Anthony, I'm assuming. 16? As you guys are walking, Joan, you kind of notice the air vent above you has this kind of like purple goop leaking out of it.
Oh, they're in the vents! And she's gonna jump through the vents.
You are not big enough to fit through this vent. It is small.
I think she jumps and then she just touches it and just like, oh, that is a poor vent design.
I'll keep in touch. I want to turn into. Where is the vent? Is it in the roof?
The vent is in the roof. Yeah.
Okay, I want to turn into a rat, and I wanna go look it up with Joan and be like, throw me.
I guess athletics. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's an 18.
Rat Nora, you go straight through the grate of the vent. You are now in the vent system, and there is a trail of purple goop leading.
What does the purple goop smell like?
The purple goop, it doesn't have a smell.
Yeah, I want to run after it.
So you sprint after the purple goop.
I want to like tap on the vent so that Joan can hear it and where I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah, Joan follows it.
Joan, you follow the sound, and Nora leads you back into the room where Anthony is. He's just kind of like bandaging up his crown of thorns wound.
Really? Those pesky things got you too, didn't they?
Yeah, it was Sherlock Holmes.
We were in a 1950s sitcom.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It was a little bit, to be fair.
He says, what are you doing? Where's Nora?
We're finding those little shits and we're gonna fucking kill them!
Oh, that's a good idea.
Squeak.
Oh, and also, if you see a rat, don't kill it. There's a chance it's Nora. Okay, I'll be right back. And she continues to run to try and listen to Nora in the vents.
Tap, tap.
What's a rat's
Tap, tap,
AC?
tap. Let's check, shall we?
Wait, if you turn into a rat and into the vents, do you just get stuck forever?
10.
In the vents, is it too
10?
small?
Okay,
That depends on how
so
big the vents are.
as you are like squeaking at Joan through the vents to get her to follow you, you feel
Squeak, squeak.
your rat form dissipate and you are turned back into a human as one of these psychic claws from the Dream Eater slashes across your rat and it dies immediately.
How big are the vents?
Not big enough for a person, so you are
Uh-oh.
restrained and you are going to take a fair amount of damage here.
Can Joan try to just bash her great axe into the ceiling to try and get to the vent?
Yeah,
You're gonna turn me
but,
into an air elemental. What did I do? What the hell?
but first, Nora,
Yeah,
you're
why
gonna
did you
take
do that?
25 bludgeoning damage as you are forced against the metal of the vents and you currently cannot breathe.
Ow!
Joan, you probably watch as the roof kind of caves in a little bit around where the vent is, and you wanted
Yeah,
to
she
attack
bashes
it.
her great axe in it.
Alright, roll
Yeah,
roll.
not the gap because I will hit
Yeah,
Nora definitely.
roll-
So she's hitting a bit next
roll
to
to hit. This vent is considered sturdy, so no damage above, what is it, 15? No damage
Oh,
below
fuck.
15 will affect it.
Can I
Get outta
rage
here if I
before?
want.
Can I rage?
Can you rage? Yeah, you can rage. Nora, you're gonna take another 20 bludgeoning damage.
So this is a 24. Does a
That
24
hits.
hit the
That
ceiling?
hits. Roll damage.
And it's going to do 13 damage exactly.
13 damage exactly. You hit the vent, and your axe just kind of makes a dent in it, but no damage has been done.
I am gonna turn into an
have the
armadillo.
You turn into an
I think I
armadillo.
have-
Nora's
Yeah,
turned into an
okay.
armadillo in front of the Dream Eater. So, Nora, you're an armadillo in the vent now. You catch your breath as your lungs have been restricted for a few seconds.
You're turning into an air elemental, you stupid girl!
Yeah, I'm gonna run from the Dream Eater. I'm gonna try and lock it with me. I'm gonna try and lure it after me.
Yeah, so it gets to make an opportunity attack as you run away.
Okay, I have a reaction. I'm gonna use my reaction
Okay.
as an armadillo. I'm gonna curl into like a ball and I'm gonna roll, and I get a +5 to the AC. So my AC is now
Okay.
18 as an armadillo.
Okay. Yeah, that's still gonna hit. It's a dirty 20.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's
You're gonna take 13 psychic damage.
13 psychic damage. Can I get like right through a grain or like a hole in the vent or something as I turn back?
Roll a dex save.
That is a 16.
Yeah, you manage to get your face through a vent as you turn back, and you're kind of hanging from the ceiling vent by your legs. So your entire lower half of your body is in the vent. So I'm not gonna make you take damage. It's very uncomfortable though.
Joan!
Also, I have a natural 1, so that's a 12.
Natural 1, your
Yeah.
your great axe collides with the vent, and the blade sort of bends a little bit.
Oh god damn it! Can I
Is
attack
the thing
again
coming
by my
after me?
by my 2 attacks per action? Can I hit again?
You can't. Yeah, you can hit again. You can't tell if it's coming at you or not because your face is dangling from the ceiling.
18.
Yeah, roll damage.
That's 20.
20 damage.
That's 20 damage.
As you
20
slice
damage.
into the roof where the air vent is. Nori, you can feel your legs hit air again.
Joan's gonna pull on Nora's leg to try and get her out.
Yeah, you jump up and you pull on. You're pulling on Nora's leg.
Well, you said that's what's dangling.
No, her
from
face
the
is
thing.
dangling.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to reach like inside the vent to grab her shoulder, like under her armpits,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to pull.
Yeah, you do that, and Nora kind of falls to the ground a little bit, but I'm not gonna make her take damage.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Nora, you look so beat up and kind of squished. Are you alright?
And you see as I get less, a lot of my wounds start to heal up as I use some for my fan energy pool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get off the ground, my arm snaps back, and I kind of snap and crack my body until it looks somewhat normal again. Okay, where the fuck did that thing go?
As you say that, all watch as 3 Dream Eaters sprint out of the vents and hover above the 3 of you. And one of them says, "Could you go back to sleep?"
No!
Why? Why
It's your
not?
fucking eat us!
Yeah. So?
Now fucking die, and I wanna fucking moonbeam them.
Okay, alright. You're gonna do that, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah, they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
He failed. The one you're targeting failed?
That is 36 radiant damage.
36 radiant damage?
My eyes start to glow up in this, like, glorious radiance, and this beam just smashes through the roof and onto this Dream Eater.
It winces in pain, but it doesn't seem to be too affected by this attack.
It is also going to take damage on the start of its turn.
Top of its turn, it is going to go ahead and try and bite Joan.
No.
So that is a natural 1. It flies down towards you within combat range of you, Joan, and then it attempts to latch onto your skull again, but it misses as you kind of put your greatsword on your head to deter it from biting you, and it kind of bites onto the sword, and because it's bent, it kind of sticks into its mouth a little bit, but it doesn't seem to injure it too much. Joan, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna hit the little shit that just tried to hit me. That's a natural 20.
Natural
So I'm gonna roll the
20.
damage right now. Well, yeah.
Go ahead.
So it's gonna take 20 damage.
20 damage.
No, 20 plus 3. 23 damage because I'm still raging.
What are you hitting it with?
My great axe.
That's
So
slashing.
23. Is it divided by 2?
It is halved, yeah.
11.
11, okay.
11, because you rounded down. The second attack is a 15.
That is a miss. Next up is Anthony, who I don't have a stat block for yet, but I've given him HP, an AC, and I'm just going to use Joan's pistol attack roll. Well, he moves to cover first, and then he fires once. 4 damage, which was 8 half to the one that just attacked you. The bullet kind of whizzes through it and collides with whatever is the source of the goop the goop that these things leave behind, and it kind of looks over at Anthony and starts drooling this purple goop. Nora, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna use my magic action to do Moonbeam again. Activated where it is.
Does it have to make a saving throw again?
Yep.
That is a 18.
18, that hits the save, so it passes it. So it's gonna take half of 29.
Half of 29, so 14. The next strike of the moonbeam kind of shimmers down into its form, and it kind of winces back in pain again and screeches at you like, and it says, "That wasn't very nice. I thought we were cool."
No, we're not. Shad. Yeah, I know your name.
What? I don't even have a name. I was literally born today. Next up is Dream Eater 2. Which is the one that you just moonbeamed a second time, so it is going to turn its attention to you, Nora.
Oh, it's its turn. It takes another Moonbeam. Roll another con save.
This is a fail.
That is 34 damage.
34 damage halved to 17. It screeches back in pain as it moves towards you, and it is going to try and bite you. That is a hit, so I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Why not? I never get to make those. 11. Oh no.
So it lunges at you and locks itself onto your cranium, and you feel the serrated claws bite into your brain, or the serrated teeth bite into your brain, and you are going to take 17 psychic damage, and you are incredibly sleepy. You really, really want to make a sleep. You really want to fall asleep. Then it is going to use its bonus action to regain 15 HP. So the way this is gonna work, you'll repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and if the Dream Eater is still attached to you after 3 rounds, you'll fall asleep, at which point any attack roll made against you will be an advantage and is an automatic crit.
Uh-oh.
Next up is Dream Eater 3, who is going to fly over to Anthony at his desk, and it just kind of lunges at him and violently goes to slap him with its claws. So one of them misses and one of them hits, and you watch as the entire side of Anthony's lower neck is serrated and gashed with this purple gleaming energy. And he is gonna takes 16 psychic damage. And now it is the Dream Eater 1's turn. It's gonna make 2 serrated claw attack, or 2 psychic claw attacks. The first one is a hit. Second one is also a hit. So, Dino, you are going to take 24 psychic damage as these things, this thing flies closer to you and slashes at your chest and abdomen. And it is now your turn, Joan.
She is going to, once again, bash the head of this little shit that attacked her.
Mm-hmm.
So the first hit is a 29.
That'll hit.
The second hit is a 17.
Both hit, yeah.
And the last one is a 25.
All 3 hit, roll damage. Just give me the total damage.
30...
29, a 17. Yeah, you make your 3 attacks just kind of wildly slashing through this thing's ethereal form. And each time you do, you kind of feel your greatsword kind of squeeze through this saliva or goop or whatever it is the Dream Eaters are secreting. And your blade is covered in it.
Hell yeah.
It is now Anthony's turn. Yeah. He is going to just make an attack roll. He misses, so he fires off a shot, and the Dream Eater just kind of steps out of the way.
Yeah.
So, next up is Dream Eater 2, who is latched onto Nora.
Isn't it my turn first?
Oh, yeah, it is. Nora, you can still make your turn as usual. It's just that you are restrained, so you can't move.
Okay.
And any attack you make against the Dream Eater latching onto you is at disadvantage.
Okay, well then I'll shoot something that doesn't make me need to roll. I'll hold on to the Dream Eater that is above me, and I'll say, "Raw, you bitch!" And I'm gonna cast Blight at 7th level.
7th level?
Wow!
Holy!
And it needs to make a con save.
Yeah, it failed its con save, but this is still going to be half damage because it has magical resistance, so it's resistant against literally everything magical.
That is
trial and error.
23 damage. I've already halved that.
Okay, wow. 23. All right, pretty good. You guys are taking some chunks out of these guys.
Does it let go of me?
No, it doesn't. But I'll give you advantage on your save at the end of your turn. So make your.
And that's a bonus action. I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of my Fey energy pool to regain some health.
Go ahead and you make your strength saving throw with advantage. That's a 17. That just beats it. Yeah, so you're not restrained anymore.
What basically happens is Nora just says, "Oh, you sick? You're rot. You sick bitch." Holds up her hands on the thing on her head and like starts to fucking rot it with necrotic magic and pushes it off and is like, "Fuck you!" And yeah, that's my turn.
The Dream Eater, you watch as the necrotic energy doesn't really take hold on it fully, but it hurts it enough for you to be able to kick it off. And as it kicks you off, it just says, "Hey, I was hungry. What the why did you do that?"
Because you're trying to fucking eat my brain, you stupid ass bitch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, let's not say that now, Nora. That is not...
Joan, this video's made me looking back at all my fucking trauma. I'm gonna kill it, and then I'm gonna fucking enjoy it. We're not putting you in a containment cell. We're killing you.
You guys summoned us here, though. We're the reason you're here.
You know what?
You're the reason we're here. What do you...
Nora, let's just... What if we just put some little earrings on you, and you can be in a pretty little room with your friend? And with us.
Or I'll kill you too.
Jesus Christ. It's the Dream Eater Yosweringat's turn, and he's gonna make 2 attack rolls against you. It says, "You're a fucking what the fuck? Let me just go to sleep." Shh. One of them is a miss, one of them is a hit, so you're going to take 19 psychic damage, and what is Nora's greatest moment of shame?
When she pissed herself in class, sorry.
Yeah, that definitely beats killing 60 million people.
No, but killing 60 million people is not shameful. It's gut-wrenching.
Not necessarily. She's thought back to that moment a lot, and she feels so many emotions over it because she felt. She looks back at it and feels stupid. She feels ashamed of how stupid she was, just continuously letting them press buttons, even though it was just sending a bunch of nukes across the world. She feels like she almost has a responsibility to be the responsible one, and like she failed.
Yeah, you relive in the instant the serrated claws attack you a second time. You feel you relive the moment you watched as Joan and Silk pushed a bunch of buttons, and you joined in pushing a few buttons as well, causing the deaths of like just unimaginable people. As a bonus action, it's gonna gain 15 more HP back. Next up is Dream Eater 3, who is going to fly over to Anthony and bite down on him. That just hits his AC. Let me make a strength roll for Anthony. He failed. It's gonna take another 13 psychic damage.
Eepee!
Top of the round, Dream Eater 1's turn again. Dream Eater 1 is gonna go ahead and try and bite Joan.
I'm gonna die.
It missed, so that is its entire turn. Joan, you're up.
Which Dream Eater looks the most fucked up right now?
Roll an insight check.
Insight check, is she good at insight? Insight. She is actually pretty good at insight. That's a 19.
It's a 19. So, the Dream Eater fighting Anthony seems to be some sort of lesser Dream Eater, and your two Dream Eaters, the one on lowest HP is Nora's.
Okay.
As it goes to bite down on you at the end of its turn, it just kind of says, give me your brain, it tastes so good. The guilt! The guilt!
Yeah, Joan is gonna hit
so
it.
high in her fucking dreams. Jesus.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, she's gonna hit the fuck out of them. Nora's.
Okay.
Nora's.
Roll your 3 attacks.
Okay, so the first one is a natural 20. So it's going to be 12 plus 6 plus 3. I'm bad at math, si c'est 8. 21 damage for the first hit.
21 damage, is that halved already?
No, not halved.
Okay, so 11 damage. It's gonna go ahead and use its reaction. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 10.
That's
a 10.
You suffer from a mild stroke and are stunned until the end of your next turn.
No, I didn't even do my 3 attacks yet.
Yeah. So next up is Anthony. He's restrained by the thing, so he's going to go ahead and make a disadvantage attack roll against the... Wow, he rolled really well. He still hit. Anthony kind of puts his gun in the Dream Eater's face and pulls the trigger once. And some of the goop just kind of goes flying upwards out of the top of its skull, and it's looking a little more injured. Now for his strength save. He passed, so with the bullet going through the top of its skull, or whatever kind of ethereal skull it has, it is lunged off of Anthony's head.
Alright, Nora's just gonna kind of close her eyes real quick, and she's like gonna hold her hands together like she's praying. And you guys see as the blood running from her ears just runs right back up her shins. And I'm gonna cast Heal at 6th level, and I regain 70 HP.
Damn!
So I'm back to full health, basically.
Hell yeah.
And as a bonus action, is one of the things right next to me?
Yeah, the Dream Eater 2 that Joan just swung at once before suffering a mild stroke.
Okay, I'm gonna face step on top of Joan's shoulders, and as I do that, I'm also gonna use face step Summer to get 5 fire damage to one of the Dream Eaters. So take the one closest to Joan.
So you're face stepping onto Joan's shoulders, who is currently suffering a mild stroke.
Yes.
So you face step onto Joan's shoulders, and because she is suffering this mild stroke, she doesn't have the wherewithal to hold you up. So you immediately fall down and take 6 I rolled really high on that. 6 bludgeoning damage, and you're prone behind Joan now.
Whatever. Anyway, the thing takes 5 fire damage.
Next up is the Dream Eater you just put a cigarette out on. So it is going to go ahead and make 2 psychic claw attacks against you, Joan. First one is a hit.
Yeah,
the second one is a miss. You're gonna take 13 psychic damage. You're blocking its attacks, but one of them manages to slip through and slice at your face. So then now there is just a claw mark going from the top of your forehead down to your chin. Dream Eater 3 is gonna make 2 psychic claw attacks against Anthony. One of them is a natural 20, and the other one is a hit. 29 psychic damage from the crit attack. You guys watch as this thing kind of wraps itself around Anthony's abdomen and starts squeezing really hard. Back to Dream Eater 1, who is going to try and sit on Joan's head. That is an 18. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's a 19.
Okay, you pass. So this thing goes to bite your cranium, and you kind of lunge upwards and put your fist in its mouth. Fortunately, though, it is your turn now.
Hell yeah! Well, she's gonna hit him. She's gonna hit him across the head with her great axe. A 29.
That hits.
The second one is a 30, and the last one is a 26.
All 3 of those hit. Give me the total damage.
Really, they do.
So 23.
Damage. Yep.
Cool.
23.
Awesome.
Cool.
You pull your fist out of its mouth, grip your great axe with 2 hands, and you bring the great axe down through its form, and it latches onto the goop inside of its misty center and brings it slamming down into the ground, and you kind of push your axe in further and lift it out for the other 2 attacks. Anthony, who is weak and injured, restrained by this Dream Eater, he is going to shoot it again. Natural 20.
Anthony, get out of there. You don't have death insurance.
Okay. He fires at the Dream Eater, dealing a total of 26 damage. Big damage for Anthony.
Yeah.
He fails to get unrestrained from it, though.
With the Anthony, you don't have death insurance. I want to use Healing Word on him. I'll cast it at 4th level. I haven't used the spell slot there yet. He'll regain...
Hell yeah.
Let's see. He'll regain 22 HP.
22 HP, cool.
And I'm gonna go in for a blight on the thing that's holding his head.
That is an 18.
That hits it, so he'll take half. Half to 20, then half again, so that's 10 damage.
This one doesn't take half damage.
It doesn't? Okay, that's 20 damage then.
20 damage, pretty good. Yeah, you point your finger at it, and this misty beam energy of necroticness collides with the Dream Eater wrapping itself around Anthony, and it kind of winces back and lets go of him. As Anthony,
the way I like to think of it is that I point my finger, this wispy energy, whatever you describe it, kind of goes toward the Dream Eater as it then splits off mid-half into this bright, sheery energy that goes into.
Yeah, I like that. Hell yeah. As it lets go of Anthony and he gets his breath back to be able to talk properly, he says, I think that weak to electricity.
Thunderwave them! We can take it! I think. I mean, I can. I definitely can.
Thunderwave is thunder
Where the
damage.
fuck is Silk? Cut away to Silk. Cut away to Silk.
Why did we? No, not cut away. No.
End of Nora's turn. It is Dream Eater 2, who is looking pretty... I mean, it's lost quite a bit of health. He is going to go ahead and attack Nora once and Joan once.
Hell yeah.
Hit me, you little bitch.
The attack on Joan misses. The attack on Nora hits. Wow. You're going to take 19 psychic damage as its claws scratch against your the back of your head.
If I could functionally rage, I would do so right now.
I wonder who can rage here. I wonder who has the ability to rage here.
Next up is Dream Eater 3, who is going to make two claw attacks. Cool. He's going to float off to Anthony and make 2 claw attacks against him. One of them is a critical fail, one of them hits. So this is going to be 2d8 psychic damage to Anthony.
How many HP does those little shits have?
Quite a bit.
I'm wondering now.
Quite a few. 12. 19 more slashing damage to Anthony. Top of the round, Dream Eater 1. It's going to go ahead and attack Joan. Both strikes miss as it kind of tries to slash at your chest, but you manage to hold it back with your axe. Its mouth is kind of wrapped around it like a dog biting a bone. Joan, you're up.
Hell yeah! Which one looks the most fucked up right now? Like, fucked up as in, like, not much HP.
Fucked up is in not much HP. Definitely the one that Anthony is fighting.
Yeah, she's gonna run at the thing that Anthony's fighting, and she's gonna bush him.
Okay, so
Bush
Dream
him.
Eater 2 is gonna get a opportunity attack against you. 11 psychic damage. And what is Joan's most shameful moment?
I think that's the day of her wedding, when she was at the altar next to her husband, and she had that realization that she will have to, for her entire life, be tied down to this man who did not even bother to wear a suit. And she remembers vividly how people said that she has so much potential to do so many things, and she realized that now she's fucked, and she's never gonna be able to do anything great.
Yeah, so the instant its claws strike into your back as you're running away from, as you're running towards the Dream Eater attacking Anthony, you relive that moment in a split second.
That would enhance her rage, though, I think.
Yeah.
Would get quite angry.
Yeah.
Quite angry. Quite frankly.
Quite frankly, I'm a piece of shit. I'm dead.
I think you should give an extra D8 to all damage that Joan does for the rest of the fight.
Sure, I kind of like that.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to do 24.
24. All right, next attack. Kind of slash through a bunch of its
25
tentacles.
hit?
25 does
Does a
hit.
25 hit? So it's gonna be a 21.
You bring your axe through its tentacles with the first attack, and then you jam the tip of your axe up through the center of it for the third, and you yank it back out. Yeah, and then with the blunt side of your axe, you bring it over your head like you're about to hit one of those carnival like test strength carnival things, and you slam your axe into the Dream Eater, and it squishes and pops like a grape against the floor. It is dead.
Yes, I'm gonna use my frenzy attack to attack the one nearest to me.
So this is gonna be just a pistol attack roll with your pistol because you're too far away to.
Can I say, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Joan, keep one of these fuckers alive.
If you can catch them before I do, maybe.
Joan needs to roll a wisdom saving throw to see if she even heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through her
that
rage.
makes sense. 15.
No, you didn't hear it.
Yeah, no, she's gonna shoot at the shit.
Yeah.
Does a 18 hits?
An 18 does hit. Which one are you attacking?
14 plus 4, 18 damage.
18 damage, halved to
Yep.
9. Are you attacking the one closest to Nora, or the one...
Closest to me.
Closest to you? Okay. It's Anthony's turn, and Anthony is going to go ahead and use his entire action and turn to dash out of combat and try and get Silk.
Hey, that's on him. When he sees what he sees, you know. All right. So where are they both? Are they?
So one of them.
Are they close to each other?
One of them is less than 5 feet in front of you, or to your left, and the other one has just floated in front of in front of Joan.
You feel as the building begins to shake, as Nora's eyes turn a bright electrical blue, and she starts to scream, and I cast Call Lightning.
What level are you casting it at?
4th level, as that is my highest slots right now.
Okay,
so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, it fails, and
I'll go for the one closest to that one right in front of me.
okay, damage is going to be doubled.
Okay, 19 plus 19.
38.
Yeah, so basically this lightning, like, almost, it's, instead of channeling from a cloud above, it almost channels into me, and I channel it toward the Dream Eater.
Yeah, you call the lightning down from the heavens, and it strikes into you and then bursts out in a flurry of electricity, and it collides with the Dream Eater closest to you, and it unleashes a silent, very high-pitched scream, and its tentacles kind of snap back around its body, and you hear this this crunching as its most of its limbs are now just kind of flopping around like they have no solidity.
Is it dead?
No, it's alive. So now it is the Dream Eater that you just fucked up's turn. Yeah, both attacks hit you, Nora. You're gonna take 24 psychic damage as you feel the claws wrap around your psyche and squeeze out any of the guilt that you have, or not out, but suck on the guilt that you have, for killing 60 million people.
Is it almost like pushing the guilt forward so that it can suck on it?
Yeah, it's like pulling it to the front of your prefrontal cortex, and you are only thinking about that pretty much right now. But I mean, you're still in the fight. So top of the round is Dream Eater 1, and it is going to attach itself to Joan's skull.
Again?
Yes, let me see if it hits first. It does, so I need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Does a 21 pass it? Does a 21 clear it?
It does pass, but it kind of snatches at your skull a little bit. So you're gonna go ahead and take 5 psychic damage. Joan, it's your turn now.
The first one is a 16. I'm guessing it doesn't hit.
No.
The second one is a 17.
That hits.
Alright, so it's going to do 29 damage.
29 damage divided by 2. 15 damage.
A 17 hits too, right?
Yeah, it does.
16 damage.
Next up is Nora.
Nora, I'm gonna sap the thing in front of me. I'm gonna likely sap it. I'm gonna sap it.
Yeah, it failed. So how much damage is that gonna be?
Alright, let me roll that. I touch it and I electrocute it. I like just poke it. Okay.
So just
That'll
for
be,
the record, you can't do non-lethal on spells. So if you get it to 0 hit points with a spell, it is dead. You can't non-lethal it.
Too late. 23 damage.
23 damage.
26 actually.
Doubled.
Yep, I rolled bad.
Still alive, but it kind of winces in pain, and it's...
Really?
Yeah, it's still alive. And it is going to hover towards you and try and bite you. So that is a miss. So that is the entirety of its turn. It just kind of floats over to you, but it's kind of like falling out of not the sky, but it's kind of floating a lot less strongly. And it kind of snaps its jaw at you, and one of its kind of teeth go up through its mouth, and it's just kind of sitting there like, so hungry. Give brain dream food.
You just ate.
Yeah, but that's all I do is eat. Dream Eater 1, and it is going to...
Well, get prepared for 1 meal a day, bitch.
It's gonna make 2 attacks against Joan, and first one misses. Its claws just kind of scathe the side of your hair, and it doesn't hit you at all. The second one definitely hits. It's above a 25. 15 psychic damage. Joan.
The one that just hit me, I hit it. 29.
That hits.
I'm guessing it hits.
Mm-hmm.
16 damage. 28.
Yep, roll the damage.
28. Yeah, 15.
It is below 100 HP now.
Hell, it had more than... Okay.
Yeah, no,
What the hell?
these things had 175
and the last
HP
one doesn't
each.
hit. Wow.
What?
Yeah, except Anthony's that had 100. Hey man, you guys had a lot of guilt. Have a lot of guilt.
You could have at least taken it. Oh, man.
Next up is Nora.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fucking zap this thing again.
Alright, let me roll a dex save for it.
Hell yeah.
It failed. Give me the damage.
32.
Okay, so that's enough damage to kill it.
Okay, alright, I fucking... Again, I instead of like doing some kind of epic kind of stuff, I just stand there above it as just like kind of trying to bite me, but it's just exhausted and wounded, and I just kind of poke it again.
Would you like to transfer the last 6 damage onto the Dream Eater 1?
Yeah, and as it dies, the lightning kind of pops over past Joan into the next Dream Eater.
Yeah, kind of like chain lightning. You shock it, it kind of zaps and then poofs into this goop explosion. It's gone all over you. Some's in your mouth, up your nose and everything. It's real gross. Dream Eater's 1 turn because he's the only one alive. He's looking around, seeing that all his buddies are dead, and he says, "If I surrender, you guys are gonna feed me, right?"
Yep. Yeah, we are.
Like you're gonna feed me psychic energy.
Joan's head just snaps, like you hear her like bones on her neck crack as she looks at the thing. And there is only one thing in her completely white eyes, because their eyes are still rolled in her skull. killed. That's the thing that she's going to do.
So I'm
Can
going.
I, can I throw,
It's gonna forego its turn. Combat would be
oh.
over because the Dream Eater is surrendering, but because Joan is in a mindless rage, I need you to roll a Wisdom saving throw. The DC 10. Okay,
10.
you fail. We were looking for a
10.
17. The Dream Eater is surrendering, but Joan begins to wail and slash.
Can I cast something on Joan?
Yeah, you can. I'll say if you do enough damage to Joan, first off, Joan,
No,
roll
me.
roll the damage
Yeah,
for
I
your
did.
3 attacks.
That's 61 damage.
Wow. So the combat is essentially over, but you watch as Joan keeps wailing on this thing. It looks very close to death. Nora, if you fail to restrain Joan in some way on your turn here, the Dream Eater will die.
Can I instead try and put the earring onto the Dream Eater?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that.
You slip the earring onto the Dream Eater, and its form just kind of it's kind of absorbs the earring into the goop, and it just kind of sits there. You know that Anthony is the one who teleports these things into their cells.
No way he's gonna fall, right? Anthony, teleport! No way he's gone that far.
You hear from down the hallway. It's on my desk.
How far is his desk?
You can get there with your movement.
Okay, I get there with my movement.
You've never done this before, so I need you to roll a d6.
That's a 6.
So you push a button, and the teleporter that takes you out of the building turns on. It is Joan's turn. Joan, make a wisdom save.
That's a 15.
Yeah, Joan passes out.
She passes out.
Joan passes out, and combat is officially over as the Dream Eater is just kind of.
Yeah, I keep pressing buttons.
Eventually, you unlock the building, turn the sprinkler system on, and then teleport the Dream Eater into a containment cell.
Yeah, I get some PTSD from pressing buttons.
But combat is over. A few moments later, Silk and Anthony come back. Anthony looking messed up. He's putting more bandages on him. Silk kind of puts his hand on him and heals him a little bit.
Oh, what's that smell? Jesus, Silk, go take a shower.
What was happening out here?
Don't worry about it. Go take a shower.
Joan is on the floor, blacked out, drooling. On the floor.
I walk over. I crawl over to Joan and just kind of lie down next to her.
You guys, what happened out here? This is terrible. It's almost as bad as when we killed 60 million people. Remember that?
Oh, stop. Can you just leave? Can you just go shower or go leave or whatever?
Sure, I'll go take a shower with the nymphs.
Yeah.
Actually, my balls hurt. I'm gonna go take a shower on my own. And Silk kind of walks away, presumably to go take a shower.
Is his hip swaying from left to right as he's leaving?
Yeah.
I lie there next to Joan for a moment, and I just kind of tap her side. Come on, wake up.
My head hurts. Hello,
Yeah.
Nora.
You alive?
Hi. I just had the craziest dream.
Nora laughed. Yeah.
Now that the Dream Eaters are either dead or locked up, the brain fog that has been affecting you guys since you awoke in the sitcom kind of lifts a little bit, or kind of lifts fully, and you now remember everything that's happened the past month. You guys can ask any questions you want to Anthony, and he'll explain them. We're gonna cut away and to later in the night. It's about 8 p.m. The facility's all cleaned up by now. Anthony's quick like that. Silk has had a shower, and you guys are all just sitting in your office space, like you have been for the last month. You haven't been on a single case since the White House incident.
Okay, can we just treat this like Anthony catching us up after the fog?
Yeah.
Okay, Anthony, I know, we remember the White House incident, like everything in between then now is just foggy.
Oh.
What? I know it's been a month. What happened?
Well, I mean, nothing really has been happening on this side. I mean, I'm not really even sure. I mean, we're still getting paid every once in a while, but we haven't really been told to do anything. I mean, we haven't heard from Bon since you guys said he left you on the Seattle Space Needle.
What's been happening in the world?
I mean, what specifically do you want to know?
How's the government looking?
Well, with the entire US government kind of destroyed or crippled, Bon is kind of the top guy in what's left of the government. I mean, most of the governors and everything, they've kind of split off, or just kind of been laid off or fired. The government is not like it was.
Arguably, it's a good thing. Well,
I have the world since the White House. This document here.
Oh.
So I can just read this out if you guys want.
Okay.
So, the world since the White House. Since the incident at the White House last month, the world has gone through some major changes. This is political fan fiction, by the way. I realized this while writing it. This is political fan fiction.
Yeah.
The world has gone through some major changes. Palestine has reclaimed most of its territory in the ruins of its colonial settlers. Canada is still rebuilding from the loss of Toronto. The UK has been in complete turmoil since the loss of London. Several new countries have popped up over there as a result of the government being entirely gone. But otherwise, the UK has been chugging along, albeit with a lot less structure and money. Global relief efforts have swarmed across the French border in an attempt to stabilize the country, but getting hit with 3 nukes has all but erased any form of government.
My homeland! My homeland!
Radiation fallout.
My homeland!
Radiation fallout has killed an estimated 6 million across Europe and has displaced.
No, so we killed 60. So
You-
we killed 66 million.
Has displaced across Europe and has displaced 10 million more. Russia has taken advantage of the chaos and seized the Baltic states along with Poland.
Fuck!
Saudi Arabia, being an extremely wealthy country, has managed to stay mostly intact, and rebuilding efforts are well underway. The US, in a matter of hours, was knocked from the global powerhouse it was to an even more divided country with no form of federal government. Many of the southern states have turned into religious hellscapes. They saw Trump as a martyr, and the MAGA cult is now literally a cult. They wear robes. They wear red robes with MAGA on them, and pray to Donald Trump in hope that he will resurrect and save them. Yeah.
Does the robe, do they have a big hat that cover their entire face with 2 little holes for their eyes that looks like?
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, no.
Is their acronym MMM?
No, they just go by.
The men MAGA.
No, they just go by MAGA. But they now that you've said that, their cloaks are a red version of the KKK outfits, except instead of having the Nazi cross on it, they have the MAGA symbol, MAGA on it. They pray to Donald Trump in a hope that he will resurrect and save them. The rest of the country has not turned, that has not turned to the MAGA cult, have been revolting and fighting against what remains of the US government. This being the CIA, the FBI, and the DEI and Homeland Security, all of which have joined forces under the leadership of Bon in an effort to curb the chaos left by the nuking of the Virginias and Maryland. Curbing the chaos seems to involve militaristic regime with Director Bon at the head. Protests have erupted around the country and have been shut down with force. An estimated 5,000 people across the country have been killed in protests at the hands of the newly founded Department of Homeland Stability and Reconstruction, or DHSR for short. A few states have completely sealed themselves off from the rest of the country and are actively at war with the DHSR. The MAGA states are also at war with the DHSR and are claiming independence. The war that you guys started with Australia was over pretty quickly as the US is in turmoil, so Bond did some bombing campaigns and Australia conceded.
Damn.
The world outside of America are basically treating the country like a quarantine zone and have diverted any available military resources to blockading the water and borders around the US. The general public doesn't know what happened and thinks that this was Trump's doing or some sort of terror attack, but Bond is now a public figure as the director of the DHSR, or head of the USA, and he is the head of the regime in control of the US. So that is the world since the White House. So the immediate death toll from the nukes was about 60 million, but the resulting deaths have been a fair bit higher, and people have been displaced because of fallout or the government's being destroyed. Yeah, so that's kind of what's been happening outside of here. So that's what's been happening since... Wait, what's this? The computer that Anthony is sitting at kind of starts to fizzle out. The DEI symbol that's on the background of his computer kind of goes to static, and the computer shuts off. As that happens, the teleporter turns on, and you see Bond, this time in a suit, and he's got two armed guards with DHSR uniforms on either side of him.
What is this?
Okay, I know it's been I know it's been a little bit, and I know I've been busy.
Hello.
I know I've been absent, I guess. But you know,
Absent?
well, I've been absent for good reason. I mean, I've been having to clean up the mess you guys made.
Yeah, can I look away?
I mean, it could have been a lot worse if we didn't do what we did, but look, the DEI doesn't exist anymore. Or at least not fully.
Are we finally gonna leave this stupid name behind?
Well, that is kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about.
Are we fired? Aw, that's a
You're
shame.
not fired.
Oh.
We're too efficient to be fired.
But now, before I continue, okay, I don't want you guys to escalate the situation or what is about to happen.
What do you mean, Bond?
Just don't look. Just you don't need it. We don't need to escalate this.
Depends on what you're gonna do, Bond.